Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us from around the world for the release of Mindray Ultrasound Product Innovation Strategy for Dedicated Applications. As a leading medical equipment manufacturer, Mindray focuses on advancing and sharing technologies to bring better healthcare for more people across the world. Ultrasound is the most commonly used medical imaging equipment. From cardiologists, obstetricians, to emergency specialists, ultrasound applications are being extended for more diagnostic purposes due to its non-invasive, no radiation, and mobility advantage. Traditionally, most ultrasound manufacturers prefer to design systems with similar technologies for most applications to reduce development cost and difficulties. However, the scenarios and requirements of various applications are quite different. This developing strategy cannot satisfy all applications. With a vision to bring better healthcare for more people, we have conducted in-depth research on differentiated clinical scenarios for years and gained insights into the core needs of customers. Here, I officially release Mindray Ultrasound Innovation Strategy. We will innovate in every aspect, such as image algorithms, transducer technology, clinical analysis tools, ergonomic design to better matching each application, so that all clinical specialties can get the ultimate experience in terms of ease of use, clinical efficiency, and diagnostic confidence. And now, let's witness Mindray Ultrasound solutions by application. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jeff Wang from Mindray Medical. It's my great pleasure and honor to join this important launch event and to provide my closing remarks. This online event marks another milestone of Mindray's journey of ultrasound technology development. With solid technology, R&D foundation, and insights into clinical needs, we are looking at an evolved era. Dedicated solution for ultrasound application scenarios to cope with the increasing patient demands and constraints. In the past years, we have been focusing our capability and resource on increasing clinical productivity for healthcare providers to help them encounter challenges through heavy investment into research and development. For the first domestically engineered black and white ultrasound system in 2001 to the first color Doppler DC6 in 2006 to the global top seller DC8, Mindray has won over recognition by delivering technologies breakthroughs. Top hospitals across the globe are using Mindray system for research, education, and for daily uses. In 2013, by acquiring Zonari, known as the Mindray North American Innovation Center, located in Silicon Valley, Mindray released the first domestically developed high-end color Doppler system, Resona 7, thousands of which now has been installed across the world. This embarks the journey of advanced ultrasound technology for the whole world. Now we are at the stage of rapid technology development. Through collaboration with top hospitals across the globe and multi-center research projects, with deep insights from frontline demands and by differentiating the need for general imaging, women health, and cardiovascular applications, we are able to provide more specialized solutions targeting specific clinical scenario. I believe the launch of Mindray specialized ultrasound applications today will make an impact to the industry. We will continue to work diligently and vigorously with organizations, healthcare providers, education providers, to design more innovative tools so clinicians can focus on providing better healthcare for more patients. Innovation defines who we are. Let technologies take us further and benefit more people. Thank you for joining us.
This is a 24-week fetus. We can clearly observe the fetal abdominal structure and the intracranial structure. The Nuewa i9 has Mindray's SmartScene 3D function, providing 4 evaluation modes in obstetrics, the brain, the spine, the face, and long bones. It's easy to operate and the positioning is precise. Let's take the fetal brain as an example. We first select the thalamus plane. Click SmartScene 3D and the instrument would automatically recognize it as the brain mode, provisioning the appropriate image parameters and fitting the ROI frame to the right size and location according to the image. Then, click the Update button and the 3D data would be collected. This function streamlines parameter adjustment and makes the operation simplified. The SmartPlanes CNS will auto-start after data collection to capture the fetal median sagittal plane, the thalamus plane, the cerebellar plane, and the lateral ventricle plane. Click the Measurement button on the touchscreen to automatically complete the 6 measurement items required for fetal head assessment, and click Notes to automatically annotate the intracranial anatomical structure. The automatic identification, measurement, and annotation features of SmartPlane CNS enable fast completion of fetal central nervous system examinations and increase diagnostic efficiency. In the fetal central nervous system, Nuewa i9 is configured with an industry-pioneering feature, Smart ICV. The intracranial volume measurement can be done with only one click, just by pressing a single button. This function provides clinical value in microcephaly diagnosis and fetal growth and development assessment. After examining the central nervous system, let's take a look at the fetal face. It's often time-consuming to capture a good fetal face view. To solve this issue, Nuewa i9 introduces Smart Face. By pressing one button, it removes facial occlusions to obtain a beautiful 3D face view image. After we get a fetal face view, press the Smart Face button on the touchscreen, then a beautiful fetal face image is captured. At the same time, the clinical scenario-based user interface is displayed on the touchscreen, directly accessing image effects of various scenarios that can be fast switched. At iLive mode, 4 light source type options are offered: parallel light, point light, spotlight, and volume light. 360-degree rotation is available to enhance stereoscopic visualization, generating realistic fetal displays even better. After observing the fetal face, let's take a look at Nuewa i9's performance in the fetal heart. 2D images with high frame rate and high resolution display the fine structure of the fetal heart, and blood flow images with high sensitivity show minute blood flow abnormalities. With the additional glazing flow function, it displays strengthened stereoscopic blood flow images with clearer flow velocity indication. Microvascular imaging can also be well displayed. And that's how Nuewa i9 works brilliantly in obstetrics. Pelvic floor disorders are common diseases that diminish women's quality of life. Conventional pelvic floor evaluation has a long measurement list, and the operation is complex. That's why Nuewa i9 adds Smart Pelvic and SmartScene 3D. They reduce lots of operation steps and minimize the examination time. At present, Mindray supports transvaginal and transperineal examination modes. Here, we take the transperineal mode as an example. First, we select the plane for measurement, and then enter the function of Smart Pelvic to select the reference coordinate system. At present, we support the 3 reference coordinate systems, and then place the standard points one by one according to the instruction in the lower left corner of the screen. Finally, the instrument will display the values that need to be measured. This greatly simplifies the operation procedure and saves time. After all rest and Valsalva measurements are completed, the instrument will automatically calculate the bladder neck descent, retrovesical angle and urethral angle, etc. After 2D measurement, we start 3D examination. We can select Smart Scene 3D here. The pelvic floor's image parameters are provisioned. The ROI frame location and size are automatically optimized according to the image and linked with Smart Pelvic. Clicking on Update, the standard minimum plane of the levator hiatus will be displayed automatically, and the measurement of its area will be automatically completed. This operation is further simplified, and it makes pelvic floor assessment much less complicated. You can also click on the Multiplanes button to display the open, closing, closed plane, or the 3x3 display. In this way, it greatly reduces the complexity of manual adjustment and standardizes the pelvic floor check procedure. From here, we can see that Smart Pelvic can minimize the operation flow of pelvic floor examination and enhance diagnostic efficiency in both 2D measurement and 3D examination. I'm going to show you the advanced features and performance of the Resona i9 system. I'll start by scanning the abdomen using the SC61 transducer. We can see the smooth and uniform liver and detailed renal image from near to far field. The i9 enhances the resolution and penetration, specifically for liver diagnosis of difficult patients, using sound speed compensation. This is a system that adapts sound speed to enable optimal tissue-specific imaging. Now, I'm going to show you the new glazing flow imaging. This is a brand new, innovative way to demonstrate the color and power Doppler flow in a 3D visualization. It provides an intuitive and easy visualization of renal flow, especially very tiny vessels. The i9 provides shear wave technology for scanning the liver. It has sound touch elastography, STE, which enables the precise quantification of liver stiffness. This helps to grade the diagnosis and prognosis of liver fibrosis and cirrhosis with a good level of reproducibility. Thanks to the powerful processing capability of the ZST Plus platform, the new sound touch elastography provides the highest frame rate of shear wave in the field, up to 10 times faster than the previous frame rate. This provides results with better stability and higher accuracy, giving you more confidence in your clinical diagnosis. The Resona i9 has quality indicators to improve the accuracy of measurements in shear wave images. The best possible frame for the STE image is indicated by 5 green stars in the Motion Stability Index and a completely green reliability (RLB) map. This shows good shear wave quality and the presence of reliable indicators for better reproducibility of the stiffness measurement. Smart HRI is available on the Resona i9 system. It automatically calculates the brightness of the liver with the renal cortex in B mode. This Smart Hepatorenal Index auto measurement is a fast, simple, reliable, and cost-effective screening tool for identifying patients who do not have to undergo a liver biopsy for evaluation of steatosis. Now, I'm going to show you thyroid imaging with the L14-3, the new linear transducer in the i9 system. We can see a good uniformity of image throughout the thyroid parenchyma. I have now added the glazing flow, which demonstrates the blood flow using 3D visualization. It helps to intuitively understand the structure of blood flow and small vessels. Let's now move on to breast imaging with the L14-3 transducer. This breast preset maximizes the image quality, enhancing the contrast resolution to separate information about the lesion from the breast tissue. Activating the HD scope shows the lesion with higher resolution imaging in the ROI box. As you can see, the HD scope improves the image contrast in the specific area. This is especially useful for displaying the boundary and inner structure of the lesion. Smart Breast automatically calculates the mass contours and presents all the standard ultrasound features. It has demonstrated great potential in cancer diagnosis. As you can see, the i9 system provides standard protocol guidance on the touchscreen for high efficiency. It detects and measures the lesion automatically, then displays the result alongside the report. Smart breast or thyroid tools will make your routine clinical ultrasounds more accurate, productive, and easy to complete.
My name is Mohammed Mumtaz. I'm a professor of obstetrics and gynecology at Cairo University. I've been working with ultrasound for a very, very long time and have been collaborating with Mindray now for the last 10 years. In my opinion, the solutions that Mindray are making in ultrasound are actually very intelligent and efficient. And to my mind, the most important thing that I find in an ultrasound machine that it has excellent quality and dependability in all the areas. My experience with Mindray have been excellent, and so finally I'd like to thank Mindray and the local office here in Egypt for their continuous support and collaboration.
Hi, I am Dr. Forcada, and I would like to share with you my experience with Resona B-Flow. And the B-Flow is very useful to analyze the flow patterns in the plaques, in the bifurcations, the complex flow patterns, because it uses a high frame rate ratio as independent of the angle. So I can measure in very complex situations of flow what's going on in a plaque when it is vulnerable or prone to rupture.
I like the resources that Mindray equipment offer. I would guarantee how helpful, attentive, and available are people who work for Mindray in Brazil. Since the beginning of the negotiation to the technical assistance, they are wonderful. So, in the end, I'm pretty much satisfied and happy with my 3 Mindray equipment.
I'm using Mindray ultrasound equipment since 10 years. So, Mindray had experienced a very great advances in the ultrasound area. So they have many unique features. They have a very high resolution and both geometrical and the temporal. So the Mindray may give us the confidence and the technology we want, and is helping us to look to the future, both scientifically and clinically.
Good evening to all our esteemed attendees from the Middle East and Africa region, and a huge thank you to each one for joining us online on this Friday evening for Mindray's Global Ultrasound Solutions launch, designed specifically for your region. As a brief introduction, my name is Chanel and I am from Mindray South Africa, where I am the marketing manager for the ultrasound division. I will be telling you a bit more about our 2 new ultrasound systems in the next minutes. Before I start, I do hope that your internet connection for this session has been stable and strong, so you have had a great experience with us. We have done all we can to ensure a strong connection from our side to combat any online gremlins. Our agenda covers an introduction to 2 new Mindray ultrasound systems. But first, I'm happy to introduce to you Mindray's brand new ultrasound system, the Nuewa i9, for women and neonatal healthcare. If I have to describe the Nuewa i9 in one sentence, it will be: externally, it's quite cool and stylish, while internally, it's really insightful and smart. Actually, the Nuewa i9 is a kind of innovative solution based on deep insight of clinical scenarios. Firstly, let me introduce the extremely stylish design for a remarkable user experience. Every scenario is coming from the daily clinical practice and aimed at solving customers' painful points. Innovation number 1 is unlimited scanning flexibility for complex clinical scanning scenarios. The biggest shining point is the iConsole intelligent control panel. It can adaptively adjust the control panel layout according to different exam scenarios, such as obstetrics, gynecology, neonatal head, abdomen, and so on. The secret is the 6 special electronic ink keys. This breakthrough innovation is an industry first. Every electronic ink key is actually a small digital screen, so the system can define it with different functions in different exam modes. In this way, you will have a clinical exam-specific layout. And of course, you can also define the key function by yourself. And the digital display will not disappear even during power off. It's pretty unique and innovative. Another innovation design is full space floating control panel. Instead of 4 directions or 6 directions adjustment, it can be steplessly adjusted in full space with very broad range and locked at any position, so it can better fulfill the requirements in different scanning positions. The innovation number 2 is immersive experience without distractions, so doctors can be more focused on their diagnosis. It has a 23.8-inch bezel-less full-screen monitor with high definition and a larger image display, and also a very big 15.6-inch touchscreen with brand new user interface, intuitive icons, and powerful gestures. What's even more amazing is the brand new clinical scenario-based 3D, 4D interaction. It's totally different and becomes extremely easy and intuitive. There are no longer any complicated knobs adjustments, just simply click and choose the effect in different scenarios as you want, such as routine scenario for regular practice, iLife Pro scenario for more realism, bone scenario for special bone visualization, tissue scenario specially designed for soft tissue, and follicle scenario with multiple follicle effects. All related volume imaging settings have already been integrated in the system for optimal effects, so 3D, 4D becomes extremely easy and intuitive. The innovation number 3 is immediate patient care to improve mobile clinical services. The minimum system height is only 1 meter, so you can easily put it into a multi-purpose vehicle for easy transportation during mobile service. As a cart-based system, i9 also has a very long runtime battery. The maximum 4 hours for continuous scanning, so no more power cables for bedside exams. What's even more amazing is the auto wake up of residual power. Once you hold on the right handle during standby or power off, the light indication of residual power will be automatically activated, so you can easily check and make sure whether it has enough power. The innovation number 4 is accommodating to doctors to enjoy with more comfort. For example, the 26 decibels low noise design, which is as quiet as a bedroom. Eye protecting monitor with adaptive brightness adjustment according to the environment. Clear view even in fully lit room, and changing probes without bending over. Of course, the most important part for ultrasound is always imaging. So what about the inside of the product? Actually, it's really insightful and smart. This is the innovation number 5, full stack smartness and clarity. The word full stack has 2 meanings. First, it means that it provides smartness throughout every application, from pre-pregnancy to gynae infertility to obstetrics, from postpartum to neonatal. What's more important, full stack also means smart solution throughout the whole procedure, from the very beginning to the end. It is scenario-based smartness and covers from imaging optimization to planes acquisition and quantification, and the whole workflow is totally smart. To achieve this, SmartScene 3D is the key. It is an innovative technique for smart scenario-orientated volume scan. Based on advanced algorithms with domain knowledge, it manages to automatically identify tissue characteristics such as fetal brain, face, spine, long bone, endometrium, pelvic floor, and realize organ-specific diagnosis with full stack smartness, from imaging optimization to planes acquisition and quantification. It's quite innovative and provides great value for doctors and will keep evolving in the future. Now let's look at one of its typical applications in the fetal brain. Normally, it requires complicated scanning, while with SmartScene 3D, it's totally different. So if you are scanning a fetal brain and choose the SmartScene 3D scenario on touchscreen, the system will auto-identify the fetal brain, then auto-optimize the volume region of interest, size, and position. After that, it's auto-rendering the volume with appropriate parameters and immediately entering into the Smart Planes CNS to show the most frequently used CNS planes. And if you need, it will continue with Smart ICV to make auto calculation of intracranial volume for microcephaly and other advanced CNS studies. So SmartScene 3D is really full stack smart for fetal CNS diagnosis. As you know, pelvic floor dysfunction affects about 25% of the women aged 30 to 70 years around the world, but the exams are very complicated. To solve the problem, SmartScene 3D provides amazing efficiency and accuracy. What it does is first, it automatically identifies the organ, then optimally auto-adjusts the volume of the region of interest, and automatically acquires the volume of the anal levator hiatus. Then the system immediately auto-optimizes and rotates the image for best visualization. At the same time, auto measurements will be done. Additionally, you can also use multi-plane mode to auto-acquire multiple parallel images when the symphysis pubis is open, closed, and closing. Those images are very important while very difficult to be acquired by inexperienced doctors. So it has a big clinical value, is extremely time-saving and easy to use. For gynae infertility solution, Nuewa i9 also supports uterus full stack smartness. With SmartScene 3D, Nuewa i9 can complete the acquisition of endometrial volume images in a few seconds, very smart and efficient. We can see that it can recognize the endometrium application scenario automatically, then adjust the region of interest, complete the volume scanning and rendering automatically. And if we need to go into the deeper insight to evaluate the endometrium receptivity, Nuewa i9 offers Smart V-Trace to help with it. You only need to draw at least 2 borders on 3 orthogonal sections, followed by automatic segmentation of the target. And Smart V-Trace is combined with comprehensive QA tools for complete assessment of the vascular footprint and blood flow intensity in the target area to help us get more diagnostic information for endometrial receptivity and tumor blood flow distribution. For difficult cases in gynecology, the Nuewa i9 also supports CEUS for tumor blood flow perfusion analysis, shear wave, and natural touch elastography for lesion stiffness assessment, and also 4D HICOSI for intuitive evaluation of fallopian tube patency. For neonates, Smart Hip can innovatively auto-detect the key structures of the hip and auto-measure the alpha and beta angles for easy graft classification. So it greatly overcomes the poor cooperation of newborns and provides an efficient and reliable tool for DDH disease screening. So let's have a summary. Internally, the Nuewa i9 provides full-stack smart solution for women and neonates healthcare. The Smart Scene 3D is amazingly smart and helpful with true clinical value, while externally, it has quite a cool and stylish design, not only for good looks, but truly designed based on innovation to provide the best ergonomics and benefits. I am sure you will want to experience all of this yourself, but before you do, please allow me to introduce you to a few points of the following system. Here we will discuss briefly the Resona i9. We know your daily routine is full of various patient types and constant changing clinical scenario and schedules, forcing you and your system to adapt constantly without losing track of your agenda and compromising your diagnostic confidence. So for whatever your environment is, Mindray brings to you the Resona i9 scenario innovation capabilities to adapt to your own specific routine, whatever it is. As on the Nuewa i9, this new platform, a first in the industry, is designed around what we call scenario innovations. The agile features of the Resona i9 are similar to the Nuewa i9, based on deep insights from your everyday clinical scenario to relieve your most painful points that either limit your diagnostic confidence or simply slows your exam down. Many of the system features of the Nuewa i9 are on the Resona i9, which means it will equally blow you away with its unlimited scanning flexibility, even for complex clinical scanning scenarios. Without repeating the similar features, we move on to the Resona i9's imaging performance. And as imaging performance should always be at the forefront of your choice, Mindray powers the Resona i9 with its industry most advanced ZST Plus platform and most advanced transducer technology to offer a unique combination of premium performance in a compact body. Mindray Resona i9 will offer you a great ability to adapt to every patient type and clinical scenario within a minimal footprint. The ZST Plus platform is an extraordinary innovation representing an ultrasound evolution, transforming ultrasound metrics from conventional beamforming to channel data-based processing. It overcomes the traditional trade-off limitation among spatial resolution, temporal resolution, and tissue uniformity, delivering exceptional image quality for infinite imaging solutions with non-stop improvements. With Resona i9, ZST Plus is going compact to power your dedicated applications with high clarity, thanks to 10 times more data per pixel to increase spatial resolution, helping Resona i9 to be highly pliable across all patient body types. Thanks to the powerful processing capability of the ZST Plus platform, new sound touch elastography, or STE, enables the highest frame rate STE in the field, up to 10 times faster STE frame rates than before, and brings you more confidence in clinical diagnosis. Resona i9 has the RLB map to indicate the reliability of STE images, and the RLB view shows STE images without unreliable areas. In vascular application, ZST Plus helps provide intelligent analysis of the carotid blood flow, such as our innovative vector flow, a novel approach for vascular hemodynamic analysis using color-coded vector arrows to follow up blood cells moving velocity, magnitude, and direction. Steering angle independent with up to 1,000 frames per second. Vector flow powered by ZST Plus will make the hemodynamic analysis or laminar flow, turbulent flow, and vortex flow more intuitive and accurate. Mindray is committed to bringing better healthcare to all by developing innovative imaging solutions. We believe that the need for rapid and intelligent patient management will increase in the next coming years, thanks to the rapid development of artificial intelligence. Fast assessment of the critical pathologies such as cancers and liver disease have become paramount to improve procedure times and patient outcomes for precise and confident decisions. For liver steatosis evaluation, the Resona i9 provides SMART HRI, the hepatorenal index, based on a one-key intelligent recognition of liver and renal cortex with the automatic detection and calculation of brightness ratio for easy and fast quantitative assessment. Female breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer. Ultrasound plays an important role in the evaluation and monitoring of breast disease. Because quantification standard varies depending on different operators, at Mindray we know how difficult it can be to obtain standardized quantification of clinical ultrasound through subjective evaluations. Smart Breast provides automatic multi-lesion analysis based on BI-RADS and help to make in clinical routine lesion diagnosis more accurate, productive, and easier. It integrates lesion-oriented scanning protocols with automation, so you will not miss any plane. It provides other BI-RADS analysis, especially automatic lesion detection, tracing, measure, annotation, and finally other BI-RADS analysis results and reporting. It also generates BI-RADS analysis results and sheet margin growing, orientation, echo pattern calcification, and so on. And it provides the most systematic lesion management with multiple lesions and accurate assessment with multiple planes. Thyroid ultrasound is a key examination for the management of thyroid nodules. You will also appreciate our new Smart Thyroid tool that has similar functions. Smart Thyroid provides intelligent, accurate, and easier thyroid lesion diagnosis based on TIRADS. This automated and lesion-oriented scanning protocol brings guidance without missing planes for efficiency and quality control based on a streamlined workflow in order to provide TIRADS analysis with high accuracy. Based on easy and precise, fully automatic lesion detection, this tool delivers trace, measure, annotation, TIRADS analysis, and report. So Smart Thyroid brings more diagnostic information and more accuracy thanks to the systematic management and assessment of multi-lesion and multi-planes. On behalf of Mindray, I thank you once again for joining us this evening for this Ultrasound Solutions Global Launch, during which we could introduce you to the brand new Mindray Nuewa i9 and the Mindray Resona i9 ultrasound systems. We invite you to reach out to us should you wish to experience these systems by contacting your local representative of the Mindray ultrasound products. Alternatively, you are welcome to access mindray.com and direct an email inquiry from there. May you have a blessed weekend and keep safe. Good night.